This is Johan Liebert, who is one of the most cunning, manipulative, and intelligent characters of all time. Let's know more about him. Johan and his twin sister Anna were born to Vera Serna and an unknown father as a result of a eugenics experiment done by Franz Bonaparte. These two then move into Three Frogs building where both get dressed as identical girls to make it appear as though she has a single child to fool the people. Later, Franz Bonaparte and Peter Capek barge in and tell her that one of the twins will be taken to the Red Rose Mansion for the experimentation. At first, she hands Johan but quickly switches to Anna instead. This impacts Johan's mind for the rest of his life, leaving him confused whether his mother was trying to protect him or had him confused for Anna. With Anna and Serna gone, Johan spends time alone at his home reading a book called The Nameless Monster by Franz Bonaparte. Anna then escapes from the Red Rose Mansion and returns to the Three Frogs. Johan asks her to describe the experience and confuses the information for his own experiences and believes that he was the one who was suffering through the events at the Red Rose Mansion. The two then burn down the Three Frogs and escape to cover up what they did and meet a middle-aged couple who take care of them. Sometime later, Johan then kills the caretakers and runs off again, leaving their corpses behind. The two of them are seen then wandering around the border of Germany, being half-starved and dying. A patrol officer named Helmut Wolf comes at the right time, inspects Johan's bag, and only finds a copy of the Nameless Monster. He decides to name the boy Johan after the monster in the book. He takes the two to a hospital. Following their recovery, Anna is taken to Orphanage 47 and Johan to Kinderheim 511. At Kinderheim, Johan befriends two boys of possibly the same age as him, who later become his allies in his crimes and also gets 50 people to kill each other by simply tossing an oil rag into a fire. Johan's mentors had always nurtured his skills for manipulating others with no conscience and claimed that he was already a monster when he first came to the orphanage. After being free, Johan and Anna are adopted by Michael Liebert and his wife, which Johan later kills and asks Anna to shoot him, putting her in a state of shock. However, he gets saved by Dr. Kenzo Tenma, the protagonist, which leads him to be stripped of his position, and he rants about it near Johan, whom he thought to be unconscious. Johan then gets poison candy and kills Udo Heinemann, the man who stripped off Tenma's position, as a way to repay him. After that, Johan escapes and becomes the monster that we know him to be. The best way to describe Johan Liebert is to call him pure evil. His actions are reasonless, emotionless, and nihilistic as he is. His personality is basically out of this world as he masks his wildness and coolness with a persuasive, unfailing veneer of compassion and politeness. He's a highly intelligent, patient, and methodical chess master who's always 5 steps ahead, and his unprecedented prowess for manipulation allows him to use even the most uncompromising criminals to take his advantage and corrupt them further, whom he of course disposes of once their utility expires. He possesses a crazy capacity for psychological torture and can persuade nearly anybody to kill either others or themselves. With an unchanging and monotonous manner of speaking, Johan appears to be stoic, if not almost emotionless. He retains an unnerving calm regardless of the atrocities committed by him and when he's confronted about them. He has only expressed a handful of real emotions in the show, most of them not even real in my opinion. The only two people that he seems to refuse to kill are Anna and Tenma, most likely to, play around with them, though it is believed that he sees them as the other half and his father figure. In the end, Kenzo visits Johan's mother, who explains about Johan and his real name, which is unknown. After Tenma starts talking about it to Johan, he wakes up and explains, retelling the story of his mother abandoning him, leaving the question on who the real monster is. In the last scene, there is no one in Johan's bed, thus leaving his fate unknown and raising many questions about him. Has he committed a suicide? Is he still continuing his crimes? Etc. etc. To conclude, Johan is an extremely well-written antagonist and a character, maybe even the best one so far that I've ever seen. Overall, a 10 out of 10. But anyways guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then why not leave a like? Also, you should hit that subscribe button and share the video with a friend or two. Otherwise, I will manipulate you. Just kidding. So, yeah. If you wanna check out my recent video or a playlist of my anime reviews, it's right here on the end screen. Sayonara and matane.